Hello everyone, this is the video that shows you the solution of the indicator 2 in the program Shine Your Maths. Let's look at the question 1, and this question given 4 marks. And this question is about the indices. So how do we solve for the y? Firstly, I would like to change both terms into the same base. So first term already in the base of 3, so I just copied it down. And the second term is 81 power of y minus 1. It can be converted into the base 3, and 81 is equals to the 3 power of 4, and now we can write this as a 3 power of 4 power of y minus 1 equals to 0. So now I move this term to the right side because both of them having the base 3. Then I will just directly simplify the power here. I got my 4y minus 4. So since both sides having the same base, now we can compare the base to solve for the y. So 5y plus 2 is equals to 4y minus 4. So I got my y equals to negative 6. Let's try to figure out how the marks goes. I have a K1, that is the first mark for the steps, for your step. Go to changing the base for the 81. The 81 changed the base of 3. I got my first mark. Okay. And second mark will be J1, stand for your answer of your changing base is correct. If you got 4y minus 4, then you got J1. Then the third marks will be the K1, that is a step when you compare. All right, when you compare this the power at the left and the right. And lastly, you got your J1, that is your answer, y equals to negative 6. Total, you have 4 marks. For this question, you're going to solve for the x, and can you see that we have a square root here? So this is the equation involve the third number. So now I will move all the term without the third into one side, that is my right side. In order to solve for this equation, I need to square both sides. That I will put a square here, and now you can see that square of a square root x minus 2, you will obtain x minus 2, and expand this, you got the x squared minus 4x plus 4. So now I will move all the term into one side, and I will try to have a one quadratic equation. So I have a 4, all right, plus 2 got 6 equals to 0. And now I try to factorize. In order to solve for the x, I try to factorize 3, 2, negative, negative. So trying to expand back. All right, check your answer. Now you got the x equals to 3, x equals to 2. All right, but this is not yet your final answer. You need to go for checking. All right, check for when x equals to 3, substitute into the original equation. Okay, so to check whether the left hand side is equals to the right side. When the x equals to 3, you put into the x here, you get a 2 plus 3 minus 2, that is 1. Square root of 1, that will be 1. That is equals to 3. And the right hand side is x, right? So this is equals to 3. So since the left is equals to the right, we say that x equals to 3 is accepted. All right. And now we proceed to the next answer, that is x equals to 2. Again, put the 2 into the left hand side. You got 2 plus 0. Okay, 2 plus 0, that is 2. And putting the 2 in the right side, you got x equals to 2. The right side is x, right? So you have a right side value is 2 as well. So again, left hand side is equals to right hand side. Therefore, we say that x is equals to 2 is accepted as our final answer. So we will going to accept both answer. All right, let's see how does the mark. When I see you have a square it, okay, you have square it, you have a 1 mark for the steps. And when you expand the x minus 2 square, you get another mark, and you simplified it to produce one quadratic equation in general form. You get J1, that is your answer. So if you factorize and you're trying to solve for this quadratic, you got the one mark for the steps, okay? And then after that, the final answer, x equals to 2, x equals to 3, you got J1. If without the checking step, you will get DKP minus 1. That is, you do not have the important steps. That will be deduct 1 mark. All right. So the x equals to 3, x equals to 2. The J1, the last mark here, is depends on the checking step. When you have a checking step, then you will entitled to get the last mark. Else, you will have your mark will be deducted 1 mark. All right. So total, if you do it perfectly, you should have a 5 mark for this question. For the question 2, we are going to apply the laws of log. For the numerator, we have 7, and since both of them having the same base, and I apply the laws of log, I got 14 over 2. And denominator, I got my log base of 7 and 98. Because of the operation plus here, I'm going to take it, multiply by 15, and minus here, meaning that 98 minus, multiply by 15 over 30. Okay, so now I'll try to simplify it. I got a 7 log 7 to the base of 7, and simplify 98 multiplied by 15 over 30. I got it 49. So log 7 to the base of 7, that will be 1. And 49, it can be converted into 7 square. So move the 2 to the front, you got 1 over 2. Because of log 7 base of 7 will be 1. So the final answer is 1 over 2. Now let's look at the mark. If you use the laws of log to simplify the numerator, you get 1 mark for the step, and the denominator another 1 mark. So if you got it all correct, you simplify. Okay, you have applied the laws of log. You simplify in this way. You get another 1 mark for the answer. The next mark will go to you simplify it. Okay, you simplify your steps here. You got 1 over log 7 to the base of 7. And square you move to the front, you got 1 mark, and after that you've got the 1 over 2 as your final answer. You got 1 mark for the answer. Total another 5 marks for this question. Alright, this question is about the function. Find the g of x if f(x) is equals to x squared plus 1. And the gx is given as x minus 5. You need to find the g of f(x). So firstly, you got your f(x) in the bracket, and putting your f(x) as your x squared plus 1. Okay, so now you want to get a g of x squared plus 1. So it means that this x is converted into x squared plus 1. Okay, will be replaced by x squared plus 1, meaning that your g of x squared plus 1 now will become x squared plus 1, since the x will be replaced by x squared plus 1, and then minus 5. Simplified it, you got your x squared minus 4. The marks will go like that, K1 for this step, and the second step, you replacing the x squared plus 1 into the g. Alright, then you get this, you get another mark. Then the final answer, x squared minus 4, you got 1 mark. For the next part, you need to get f of g of f of x. So since we already got our g of x, alright, we can just write our f g of x into this form. Alright, because the question, don't forget, there is a word hence, meaning that you need to get the result. You need to use the result g of x in order to answer the next question, that is your f g of x. So g of x will be replaced by x squared minus 4. Then look at your f. F is given by, fx is given by x squared plus 1. Since you would like to get the f over x squared minus 4, meaning that this x will be replaced by x squared minus 4, the same as this x. So since if this x is replaced by x squared minus 4, meaning that your f will become like this, x squared minus 4, square it, okay, and then plus 1. Then we expand it and simplify. You got your x power of 4 minus 8x squared plus 16 plus 1. Then simplify it. You will have a x power of 4 minus 8x squared plus 17. Again, this question will give us is given 3 marks, where the first mark is a step for this f of x squared minus 4. When you apply the g of x as x squared minus 4, you got 1 mark, and you have rewrite the f of x squared minus 4 into this form, you get another 1 mark, and simplify final answer, you get J1. Total is 3 marks for this part, and above you have 3 marks total for this question. You got a 6 mark in total. Thank you for watching.